Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a slime review on Boba Bao Slime Shop. Now, I did do a slime review on her shop like when I first started my channel, but that was all before she revamped, and I've had a couple requests to do her now, so I'm going to do her now. I got the Valentine's Day box. It was originally $100, but she marked it down and I had a 10% off coupon, so the total ended up being $77.63. That is with shipping. The shipping cost was $10.13, and the discount ended up being $7.50. All right, so I went ahead and opened the box because it just kept knocking my phone over, so I went ahead and opened it. And her boxes are so cute. I'm gonna see if I can try to show you guys really quick. Look, the little boba tea in the bow, and then it says "Hi Beauty." How you get it full? Okay, I'm sorry. So, this is everything that came in the Valentine's Day box with all of this little crinkle paper. If you guys can see the mess I make after I film slime videos with all the packaging. So I had to move the box to create some room. So it came with a chocolate bear in the box, a big bag of sweet tarts, a chocolate, some trolley. Is it trolley or trolley? But either way, it came with these little gummy worms. I'm so glad it came with soft candy. Thought it was all going to be hard. Then it came with the Sour Patch sweet tarts. It also came with a big boba squishy. And then this is the actual extras baggie that I believe she provides with all of her orders, or like bigger orders maybe. So it came with the Airhead, Skittles, a baby bottle pop, a unicorn baby bottle pop. I can't wait to taste that. You know, of course, borax, and it does have that it's borax. It has a sticker, which is so cute. And then the slime cure guide. And then, you know, of course, like all of her plugs. I'll link down below. The whole aesthetic of this is just so cute. So, as you guys know, this is what we call show and tell, and it's another resin piece. It's like a Tamagotchi. I believe like this generation calls it Tamagotchis, but growing up we called it Gigapets. So it's like another shaker, and then it's with holographic glitters, and then black and green. I thought the colors were really nice, and of course it moves a little bit. Well, shakes, I guess, with the oil in it. And then it has like the little kawaii bunny, because I love music, so I decided to put a bunny that was listening to music. Hope you guys like it. Of course, this is a Valentine's Day theme, and so that means I may have to activate some of the slimes because I've had it for a while, probably like a month, so hopefully they shouldn't be that bad. But since a couple people have requested it, I went ahead and did it, even though it may have not been the lucky box out of the closet, I don't know. But since it was requested, I went ahead and did it. So this was I Am Loopy for You. It's said to be a thick and glossy white slime filled with colorful Fruit Loop female slices, and said to be scented like Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops. So it was thick and glossy, but I had to activate it, so you're not going to see how glossy it was. It kind of was super thick, like a glue wall feeling, and it smelled more like Fruit Loops than Fruity Pebbles, but you guys know those smells are kind of similar. It was really stretchy, even though it was super thick, and I do wish that there were a little more sprinkles in the slime, but other than that, it was kind of like a regular thick and glossy Fruit Loop slime that everybody else makes. I honestly wish there was another slime provided in the box, but since it was a box, I really didn't get a choice. But I honestly still did enjoy the slime. And to be honest, I would still give it a 5 out of 5 bowls of cereals. And the bubble pops were nice and it stretched nicely, even though I overactivated it. It may not look stretchy since I did overactivate it, but once it sat for like a day, it became really stretchy. So I know that that was probably the original texture of the slime. Anyway, and like I stated, it looks like it was glue also. It was meant to be super thick. It has more of a slow stretch, but when it's a slow stretch, it stretches pretty good. This slime is called Cupid Cake. It is a yellow base with red, white, and pink foam beads and also sprinkles. It is said to be scented like birthday cake. So the scent smells like a yellow cake. You know, you got yellow cake, like birthday cake, but you got the yellow actual cake. It kind of smells like that with a little hint of a fragrance as well. And I am obsessed with the color combo. I really love the color beads and the yellow base. It really goes good together. Also, sorry for the weird cut. Previously, I had to activate the slime. So you guys know that I am known for overactivating slimes, but for this one I really didn't overactivate it much. It was very stretchy. I do wish there were more of the little heart foam beads that you saw when I first opened it, like in the actual slime. It would have gave it a different texture outside of just like the regular foam bead texture. But I love foam beads, so it really doesn't matter. I won't change the rating due to that. So this slime had really good bubble pops, and of course that was due to the foam beads that were in it. There was absolutely no bead fallout, regardless like how rough I played with the slime. Like there was no bead fallout, and that is super rare. So for this slime, I'm definitely gonna give it a 5 out of 5 cupcakes. This slime is called chocolate covered strawberries. It is said to be a light brown snow butter, and it is said to be scented like chocolate covered strawberries with a 1 ounce syrup on the side. As you guys can see that it does have clay in it because most of the clay floated to the top, and then it also has like this red drizzle in it, and it's not originally supposed to come in the slime, so I think it is probably the strawberry scent that has separated from the slime. Love the smell of the slime. As soon as I opened the top, the smell hit me. It is a perfect balance of chocolate and strawberry. Like I literally smell both. So I went ahead and drizzled the syrup on top of the slime, and you honestly would not think that the syrup would make a big difference on the base of the slime, but it honestly changed the texture of the slime. It made it more stretchy, it made it more soft, it gave it better bubble pops because I could just tell when I originally touched the slime that it wasn't as soft and stretchy prior to me adding the 1 ounce thing of syrup. The slime, it was stretchy and it did feel like a slay slime. So like, you know, the perfect balance of glue and the perfect balance of clay. And it was still really stretchy, and like I mentioned, I honestly love the smell. It didn't inflate as much as I thought it would, but that honestly could be on my part. I tried to inflate it, but it just wasn't inflating as much as I thought that it would. And also, I'm sorry for the audio issue at this part. I think I had tape like covering my microphone on the actual phone or something like that. As you guys can see, I did, like I mentioned, try to inflate it, and it did inflate, just as not as much as I thought that it would for a sleigh slime. But I really enjoy the slime. If anything, I enjoy the scent more than the actual slime. But I am a scent fanatic, so that could be the reason as to why. But for this one, I'm definitely going to give it a 5 out of 5 chocolate covered strawberries. Sorry if the lighting changes, guys. It's a whole nother different day. Well, actually, a whole nother couple of weeks. I had a death in the family, so that's why I have not uploaded. But we'll go ahead and get started. So this one is called Love Potion. It is a Bingsu bead slime. She stated that the Bingsu bead slimes are some of her most popular slimes, so I guess we'll see. This slime is said to be scented like Skittles, but honestly, to me, it smells like the cherry red medicine that I used to take when I was a little girl, and that's definitely not a plus for me. So, like I stated, I had this sitting a little longer than the other slime, so I did have to go ahead and activate it. So it made it a little whippy, but I actually didn't over activate it. I just had to work it in. Now, this slime is so beautiful. I don't really care for the smell, but the slime itself is really pretty, and it had little heart female slices also mixed into the slime. Once I was able to work in the activator, it did become very stretchy. It had really nice bubble pops as well. I mean, it's a Bensu bead slime, so you know, guys expect it to be crunchy. The slime also inflated the more that I played with it. I'm not trying to throw shade or anything like that, but she stated this is like one of her most popular types of slimes, like her Bingsu bead. But to me, it just feels like any other Bingsu bead slime. Like, it's not super special to where I'm like, oh my god, this should be a bestseller. But it doesn't change the fact that it's a really good slime. But maybe for her shop, it's honestly one of her best selling slimes. I'm just saying it doesn't feel like super special or the best slime I've ever felt type thing, if that makes sense. But the slime was good, so I'm still going to give it a 4.5, and I'm giving it a 4.5 because I honestly didn't like this scent. I normally don't take off for scents, but being that I really dislike it, I am going to take off for it and give it is a 4.5 hearts. This slime is called Cupid Arrows. It is a DIY clay slime. It has a light pink, thick and glossy base, and it's said to be scented like chocolate and vanilla. And it comes with a marbled pink and white ice cream scoop. As you guys know, I like to play with the base of the slime first. As you guys can see, it is very glossy. It's thick as well, but it's not like as thick as I was expecting it. I don't know. When I hear thick and glossy, like I expect for it to be like super thick, but everybody has their different versions. When it comes to the scent, to be honest, it doesn't smell like chocolate and vanilla. It smells like popcorn. I don't know where that scent came from, but like the strawberry and chocolate from the previous slime, it smells so good. But this, it honestly smells like popcorn. It's not a bad smell. I still like the smell, but I don't know where the chocolate and vanilla scent comes in at. I really like the base of the slime. It is very stretchy and it has really nice bubble pops and really good pokes. I'm okay with just the base before even adding in the ice cream scoop. That's how good the base is. I would just buy the base by itself with a different scent, but I would buy it by itself. So right now I'm about to add the clay piece. I believe it was pink and white. It may be like a dark pink and then a light pink. Now, like I stated, I did have to have the slime sitting like another 2 weeks due to a death in the family. When I was originally reviewing the video, the ice cream scoop was still soft. About time I got back to it, it wasn't. I mean, the middle was soft, but the rest of it wasn't. So I really had to break it down and work it in. And it's still gonna be like clumpy until it sits, probably for a couple of days. But I was still able to get like the sleigh texture of the slime, and I still really enjoyed it after mixing the clay piece in. Even though it was a little clumpy, it still had decent bubble pops. It also inflated really well. It didn't have as many sizzles even after inflating it, but that's because the clay piece wasn't that big. It was more of a sleigh slime, but I really did enjoy the slime. So for this, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 Cupid arrows. This slime is called Candy Hearts. It is so pretty, and I can't believe that it did not mix after me having it for so long. But this one is a swirled pink and blue cloud gel slime topped with pink and blue sprinkles and glitter. I didn't see any glitter, and it's said to be scented like cotton candy. Now, this did not smell like cotton candy. It smelled more like sweet tarts, but I absolutely love the smell. It was one of the best smells out of this entire package. I really didn't want to mix the slime. It was just so pretty. Now, I'm not a big fan of cloud doughs. It's not something that you'll really see me purchase outside of like it being in the actual box, because I don't feel like it gives the best um, bubble pops, or basically ASMR, and that's what I prefer when it comes to me playing with personal slime outside of actually doing videos. Now this slime, it was super soft, it was super spreadable. It had little to no fallout when it came to the fake snow, because there was definitely some in there. There was just a little bit, but not enough to take off points. I am smelling this slime like right now. That's just honestly how good it smells. So even though I'm not a fan of cloud doughs, this slime was still a pretty good slime. And like I stated, I love the smell. I love the look of the slime. It didn't have many like bubble pops, and it didn't inflate a lot, but it had enough bubble pops that I was still satisfied with it. Now, I have reviewed this shop before she rebranded. I believe it was originally called Sparkle and Slime. It was one of the first videos I've ever did, and I would still recommend the shop. I don't feel like much changed as far as like her slimes. The only thing that changed was her brand, and she kind of upgraded on a lot of stuff, but other than that, I felt like it was kind of the same. I would still recommend the shop. It's not one of my favorite shops. I've had smaller time shops that I would go to before I purchased from this shop again. The only reason I really purchased from this shop was because I had multiple requests for it, and I guess people don't go back and look at older videos.